Hello, boxing fans around the world. Thank you for joining me once again here on Talk and Fight for another episode of Boxing News Today, courtesy of our friends across the pond at boxing247.com who keep us informed so we can keep you informed. And today we're going to start off with a trio of stories emanating out of the United Kingdom regarding a few fighters who are looking to increase in the rankings. We'll start off with a young man by the name of Dempsey Madden, who was scheduled originally to fight on September 9th. However, due to the unfortunate death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II the day prior, which led to the British Boxing Board of Control ordering a postponement of that fight, we're now happy to announce he's ready to enter the ring at the Park Inn Hotel in Northampton on November 18th. And this is a BCB Promotions event, which will feature a full card. Madden himself is recently turned pro, and he's got a 3-0 career. Looks to be a pretty good up-and-comer. And anyway, I just thought I'd bring that to your attention, that in case you were following the career of an unbeaten Dempsey Madden, there you go. He's coming at you this weekend, I believe, in Northampton. Elsewhere in the UK, get ready for an early Christmas gift as cruiserweight hero Billum Smith comes back to town to headline a cracking boxer card at the Bournemouth International Arena on Saturday, December 17th. The gentleman celebrated a unanimous points victory over Isaac Chamberlain in a destructive display back in the summer. And the former Commonwealth King, 16-1-0, 11 knockouts, is ready to raise the roof again and take a giant leap towards a world title shot in 2023 when he takes on the dangerous Albanian fighter Armand Hushhaj. He's 14-2-0 with 7 knockouts of his own. The 28-year-old, known as the Bombardier, defeated Roman Fess back in May to claim the WBO Intercontinental Cruiserweight title and will head to the South Coast looking to celebrate another major upset. In what could be the late fight of the year contender, British super lightweight champion Super Dan Aziz, 17-0, by the way, 11 knockouts, fights experienced World 11 campaigner Rocky Fielding, who's got 17 knockouts of his own. Also on that bill, by the way, Caroline Dubois, 4-0, who made history back in October when she knocked out Melina Kolova in front of a sold-out crowd at the O2 in London, watched by a record-breaking 2 million viewers, by the way, on Sky Sports. Also on this card, Vidal Riley, 7-0. Lee Cutler, 11-1 with 7 knockouts, also from Bournemouth, by the way. Boxer CEO and founder Ben Shalom said, "We were blown away by the crowd at Bournemouth earlier this summer, and it's great to be heading back there in December." Billum Smith tore the roof off the place in his breathtaking win over Isaac Chamberlain. The noise was deafening, and the atmosphere was absolutely electric. So, Bournemouth boxing fans, look forward to yet another great night of boxing entertainment. Now we're going to move up the road a little bit in the UK over to the Steel City, Sheffield. And this author is wondering whether Keenan Wainwright could be the next big name from that aforementioned Steel City, Sheffield. As have come before him Naz Hamad, Cal Brook, Clinton Woods, Ryan Rhodes, Harold Graham, Dalton Smith, and Sonny Edwards. Yes, Sheffield has produced some of Britain's best fighters over the years. Anyway, Keenan Wainwright, the 24-year-old, out of the Sheffield Boxing Centre, has had Fight Insiders buzzing with some eye-catching performances since turning pro in 2018. Quiet outside the ring, the Wolf has dynamite in both hands and has picked up some statement wins in his 8-1, 5 knockouts career by stopping usually durable fighters like Andy Harris, Sean Davis, and Irvin Magno. Next up, at Rotherham's Magna Centre, Keenan gets his first title fight, taking on Victor Julio for the WBF International Lightweight title live on Fight Zone, by the way. Julio, a Colombian fighting out of Spain, is far more experienced with 16 wins from 22 pro bouts, and the 28-year-old, who has only ever been stopped twice and has been in championship distance plenty of time, will provide a good yardstick for where Wainwright is at. And the Sheffield man can't wait to get under the lights and put another show-stealing performance for the fans. "I'm excited," he said. "I've got a 10-round fight for my title, my first one. I've been lined up for the Central Asia area. I've been lined up for the Central area before, but it's fallen through. And this is also my first 10-round fight, if it goes that far. So, some good news there. Quick look here. Fight Academy present an evening of boxing, as I said, on Saturday, November 19th at the Rotherham Magna Centre, topped by Wolverhampton's Kirsty Bavo, who will be defending her EBU welterweight belt against Germany's Naomi Manis. That was a fight I mentioned yesterday. Chief support will be Sheffield's Keenan Wainwright, who I've just mentioned, contesting the WBF International Lightweight title against Victor Julio, while the undercard will include Sheffield battlers Connor Dobney and Mason Dickinson, Doncaster's Jay Hayden, Liverpool's Connor Butler, and Tyne and Ware's Adam Heppy. There you go, fight fans over in Sheffield. Good luck to you getting tickets, and have fun on that night. Let's have a quick look at a former WBA interim champion, DavidAvanesyan, who's going to enter the welterweight title bout on a 6-fight stoppage streak dating back to 2019 when he faces Bud Crawford coming up soon, as he captured the European welterweight championship back in, as I said, 2019. He's defended that title 5 times before recently deciding to vacate and challenge Crawford for his WBO crown. Considered by many boxing connoisseurs as a legitimate welterweight contender, Avanation is ranked top 10 by 3 of the recognized sanctioning organizations. So Terence Bud Crawford is going to have his hands full. Let's have a quick read here. WBO number 6 welterweight contender DavidAvanesyan, 29-3-1, 17 knockouts, is preparing for his most electrifying fight of his young career, a 12-rounder. It's a championship showdown with the current pound-for-pound king, Terence Bud Crawford, 38-0, 29 knockouts. As we all know, that's going to take place December 10th at the Chai Health Center in Omaha, Nebraska. This clash will stream live on BLK Prime for the price of, it says $39.99, but let's call it $40 US. BLK Prime is a Silicon Valley-based tech company, and they call themselves a subscription video on demand platform. Fair enough. Let's go back to the story itself, though. Avanation, deep in training, talks about his upcoming fight with Crawford and gives us his thoughts on the epic opportunity that stands in front of him. This is an opportunity of a lifetime for me and my family. One I will not take for granted. He's currently training, by the way, in Nottinghamshire, England. And he says, I know going in that I'm a huge underdog and no one is giving me a chance. But let me tell you, I'm going to surprise everyone watching. I've had enough time to prepare, so I'll be ready for the southpaw. There's a reason Terence Crawford is considered the best fighter in boxing. His skill set is amazing, and he knows how to win. But I know my hands are full. I'm going to do everything I can to become a world champion. I just need to stick to the game plan we have in place. And if adjustments need to be made during the fight, I'll have to make them. As I've matured in boxing, I've learned a lot of tricks that have helped me become the fighter that I am today. Coming from the amateur ranks, I've had to learn how to sit on my punches correctly, which can take a lifetime for some fighters. The bad habits that plagued me early in my career are now fixed. Today, I'm a completely different fighter in the ring, and my last 6 fights have shown my growth when it comes to my power punching. I believe my aggressive style is going to give Crawford problems. I'm coming into hostile territory, his hometown of Omaha, Nebraska, and all his fans will be there in abundance. I fought most of my career in people's backyards, and I love it because it gives me an extra buzz. This is what being an underdog is all about. When I walk out of the arena with the momental victory, I believe I will win his fans over. So there you go. Some confident words from DavidAvanesyan as he prepares to fight Terence Bud Crawford, as I said, on December 10th in Omaha, Nebraska. And that, fight fans, brings me to the end of today's show. Thank you very much for joining me. Appreciate it. Remember to join us later on at 4 p.m. Eastern Time for Knuckle Up featuring Cedric Ben and Mike Orr. I wish you a pleasant day. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you later on.